Hey guys, Steve here from the Cook Family Homestead, and this morning I am going to put together this new Kobalt table saw I just purchased, and I'm going to put it together real quick, and then we'll go over some of the reasons I got it, and we'll do a quick couple tests and see how it works. So let's get this bad boy put together. Alright guys, I want to show you how this comes packaged. This is the top, so it comes in a bunch of pieces here we're going to put together. There's the blade manual, some of the other parts here. Then the saw itself and the cart, or some of the cart and wheels are in here. So we're going to take that all out, get this put together. We got it all together. And there it is, all assembled. So just a couple quick comments on the assembly before I show you the features I really love on this saw. It was a little more than I was thinking to put it together. Not hard, instructions are good. So I don't want to say like it was, you know, super hard to put together. It was easy, but I was just surprised how much of it you had to put together, I guess you could say. But very easy to put together. And just takes you, you know, it's going to take you a good 45 minutes, an hour to put it together. So just plan on that. And so I'm going to show you some of the things that kind of, when I was researching buying saws, a table saw, because, you know, I've been starting to get into a lot of woodworking and I'm really enjoying it. And so I wanted to get some better equipment. But I wanted to show you a few things I like on this. So let's check it out. One of the things I loved about this table, one of the biggest selling points, was the base set it on, how easy it is to store and how easy it is to move around. So, you know, let's say you have it outside, you just gotta move it a few feet trying to find a level spot. You know, just pick up here, you can move it around very easy. But I love this feature, how it stores and folds up. There's a lock button right here. If you push it, you just fold it up like that, and then you can push your legs in and it locks. That's how you store it. And what's nice about it is you just kick it up like that. You can move it around. That's how you transport it, very easy. Do it one-handed without even an issue. And then how easy it is to set back up. So you're gonna kick that back out, push this button out, get the wheels out. Just grab your handle, push down on it till you hear it click. You're ready to load, ready to use it again. So very easy to maneuver, very easy to store, put back together. So big selling point. One of the things I really like is how easy you can store everything. There's like a place to store everything. Even here you can store your blade behind here. I'll try to show you behind there. And that's actually where your tools are. See if I can get a good, pretty dark in there. But your tools screw right in here to change your blade. Place to wind your cord up there. There's all your guides, store on this side. And your riving knife stores on that side too if you're going to take it out. There's a place you can hook up to, you know, to suck out your wood chips and all that, to shop vac. Here is your blade protector, and your kickback blade is right back here, and they both snap into there. So it's a pretty neat little system on how they thought of everything. The on-off button, of course, has your emergency, and it has a nice lockout too. So if you wanted to put a, you can put just a standard lock through here. If you can see, there's a hole, and you can lock that down so no one can use it. So just your standard on, and then you click off. Your 45-degree angle and your rising of the, you can see it rising up there. Now, one thing when you're unpacking, and this is in the instructions, but you gotta unlock this and put it to the 45-degree angle like that. You see how your blade is like that? To get the styrofoam out of the bottom. You definitely gotta do that. I mean, there's no other way to do it, so. Hold on, hard to do this with one hand. Let me put this back. There. So, I'll tell you one of the biggest features though on why I purchased this. Alright, I'm going to show you how this all puts together, then I want to show you one of the biggest selling features for me, because this is what I needed. So I'm going to raise the blade up a little bit, and we'll put our blade protector on and our kickback. So this just there's a little button here, if you can see. You push that button in, and we can do this, right? Snaps right in there. Whoop. Try that again. There. Snaps in there. That's just your kickback for your wood if you're cutting wood. Then this goes in like this. You just hold it down like that, lock it into place. And these are nice because there's like a little lock there to hold them up. So if you're, measuring the distance between your stop and your blade. And you got your sliding guide here. This is nice because your push stick here packs right in there when you're putting it away. So you can, this is obviously for pushing your wood through. And then there's white pins here, and that's for your inch marks. You want to use the white pins and hook this on. Just put your lock in. But here's one of the biggest features I like. If you see this little lever, see most table saws, you might have 12, 13, 14 inches of cutting. On here, it actually moves and you can get up to 30 inches of cutting. So if you want to cut a big piece of sheet metal, used to my welding shop. If you want to cut a big sheet of wood, you can put it on here and cut up to 30 inches. It does 17 on the other side. So that is one of the big things I was looking for, because I wanted the cutting width, and plus it had some good reviews, and plus it's actually a good price point. I purchased it for $329, and kind of looking at DeWalt's and all those other ones, I mean, they're $200-300 more for the same kind of setup here. So I love the base. I love how easy it is to move and mobile, how easy it is to store, how easy it is to put together, put everything away. And so we'll try cutting some here and see how this bad boy works. I have just a standard blade on it. And I did do a couple like measurements to kind of see if this track here, if you can see the track there, it has the actual measurements along here. And when you push it out, I measure, because there's your 20, and I wanted to see, if it was pretty true, and it seemed pretty true to me. I haven't straightened the blade, done my angle to make sure the blade's at a 90-degree angle. This little plate here comes with some screws as well to kind of level it. There's 4 screws, and that's just for leveling. So, pretty neat saw, so let's give it a try. All right, so I wanted to show you one quick thing on your guide here. So you have a black, if you can see, and a white pin on both sides, and this locks into it. So you're going to, if you're going to do you need a lot of, you want to extend out a lot to give you more of a cut in here. You're going to put it on the white pins. And if you want to get closer to the blade, because if you're on the white here, you can see, you can only go that close to the blade. That's the closest you're going to get. So to get closer, you're going to go on these black pins here. Locks into place, and you also use that to move, so you can get right up to your blade. If you got to get within more of an inch, you're going to probably have to, or a couple inches, you're going to have to take your blade protector off. So that's what this is for. All right, I got some 3/8 plywood. I got a 2x4, 2x6, and then I got a piece of inch, I think by 10-inch board. So we'll try a few cuts here. So what I'm going to do is set this for about, let's say about 4 inches. See how it cuts. We'll lock it in place. Use our guide there. It's nice too, is this stores right in here, so if you need it, it's right there on hand. Let's turn it on. take this 2x6 and cut it right down the center. So we need about 2 3/4. So let's measure there. Oop. So we're gonna lock her in. Let's measure a couple of these. So as you can see, I had it set for 4 inches. I don't know if you can see that very well, but looks like it cut it pretty good. So we're gonna take this and rip it right down the center and see how that works. There you go. Wasn't centered, but went right through it. This is treated lumber too, so solid cut. So there it is, the Kobalt 10-inch table saw. So we're gonna put it to work. I'm doing some a lot of wood projects this week. We're building 2 bedrooms down in the basement. So it's gonna be a good workout this week. So pretty happy with it so far, but we'll see how it holds up. That blade that comes with it's a 24 tooth blade too, by the way, and it cut pretty good. It's a Kobalt blade, but you see there's not a lot of burrs on this wood. See where it ended there, there is, but there it is. So I'll do a kind of a update in the comments after I use this week and see how it worked out, but pretty neat little saw so far. So thanks for watching. God bless.